What did your child write in their school assignment that made the teacher call you immediately? My mom sells white powder to people who come to our house at night. I was halfway through my lunch break when my phone buzzed with a call from Westfield Elementary. My stomach dropped immediately. Emma had never gotten in trouble at school before, and teacher calls during lunch usually meant something was seriously wrong. Mrs. Chen, this is Ms. Rodriguez, Emma's teacher. I need to speak with you about her What My Family Does assignment. Could you come in this afternoon? Her tone was careful, almost rehearsed, which made my anxiety spike even higher. Is Emma okay? What happened? Emma is fine, but her writing has raised some concerns that we need to discuss in person. How soon can you be here? I rearranged my entire afternoon and arrived at the school 45 minutes later, my mind racing through every possible scenario. Ms. Rodriguez met me in the hallway with that forced smile teachers use when they're trying not to alarm you. But clearly something is very wrong. Thank you for coming so quickly, she said, leading me into her classroom. Emma wrote something in her family assignment that, well, I think it's better if you just read it yourself. She handed me a piece of construction paper with Emma's careful 7-year-old handwriting. My family by Emma Chen. My daddy works at a big building with computers. My mommy works at home. She sells white powder to people. They come to our house at night and mommy gives them the white powder in little bags. Sometimes they give her money. Sometimes they just take it. Daddy doesn't know because he's sleeping. Mommy says it's our special secret and not to tell anyone, especially not daddy or the police. The people who come are very quiet. Some of them look sick. Mommy says her white powder makes them feel better. I help sometimes by watching for cars while mommy talks to them at the door. My mouth fell open as I read. Ms. Rodriguez was watching my face carefully. Mrs. Chen, I'm required by law to report certain things, but I wanted to speak with you first because Emma is such a good student and this seems unusual. I started laughing. I couldn't help it. The relief was so overwhelming that I just lost it completely, which probably made me look even more suspicious. Oh my God, I gasped between laughs. She's talking about my baking business. Ms. Rodriguez looked confused. I run a small home bakery, I explained, wiping tears from my eyes. I specialize in custom wedding cakes and fancy desserts. The white powder is powdered sugar, flour, and other baking ingredients. My customers often pick up orders in the evening because that's when they're free after work. The teacher's expression shifted from concern to relief to embarrassment. And the little bags? I portion out dry ingredients for my cake mixes in advance. Everything goes in labeled bags so I can work more efficiently. Some customers pay on pickup, others have already paid online. What about keeping it a secret from your husband? I sighed. Emma must have overheard me telling my sister that I've been surprising David with how much extra money the business is bringing in. I wanted to wait until I had enough saved to surprise him with a vacation for our anniversary. And I do a lot of the prep work at night after Emma goes to bed, so David doesn't realize how much business I'm actually doing. Ms. Rodriguez was quiet for a moment, then started chuckling. And Emma watches for cars? She likes to sit by the front window when customers come. I told her she was my special helper for letting me know when they arrived. We called Emma in from the playground. When we explained the confusion, her eyes got wide. I didn't mean to cause trouble. I just wanted to write about how mommy makes the best cakes and people love her sugar powder. Ms. Rodriguez apologized profusely, and I couldn't stop laughing about it. Emma got to read her assignment to the class the next day with proper context, and it was actually really sweet. The irony? David came home that night asking why the school secretary had given him such a weird look when he picked up Emma. Apparently word had spread through the staff before we could clarify everything. I ended up giving Ms. Rodriguez a dozen of my sugar cookies as an apology for nearly giving her a heart attack. Now Emma's class gets special treats for every holiday, and her teacher always asks for more of that white powder, which has become our inside joke.